Alright guys, welcome back to our new Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. I've got a Walrein inspired team today, followed up by Choice Scarf Porygon 2, Expert Belt Mew, Technitop, Specially Defensive Abomasnow, and good old Life Orb Sheer Force Nidoqueen. He's got some interesting Pokemon. Illumise, Quagsire is unaware and annoying, Breloom, Technaloom could be a big issue, Alakazam could be Focus Sashed or Life Orb, Smeargle's going to put something on my team to sleep, and Metagross is going to be really tough to deal with. Usually you don't see mixed Metagross sets. Sorry about that, guys. My phone is telling me it's time to get up. So, we're going to go ahead and lead with Abomasnow. Got some cool things to show you guys in the game today. If you guys are enjoying the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell and like the video. It helps out a ton. And as always, if you're liking the music that we're kicking in today's show, drop a comment down below and let me know. Sorry about no team preview, guys. I've been really sick. I am starting to get on the up and up, luckily. Hopefully I will get better in the next few days. I usually get a couple of sicknesses throughout the year, whether it be an upper respiratory infection or cold, something like that, really bad head cold. So, that being said, I built this team around Walrein. Now, those of you that probably didn't play back in the times of Black and White, Walrein used to run Hailstall. It's Ice Body, constant hail. So remember, guys, in Black and White, that the weather was permanent. So permanent weather was like really, really strong back in the day. And I only have 5-turn ice or hail because I don't have the item attached to allow the hail to stay in longer. But it doesn't matter because I have Aurora Veil, which is even better. Because Aurora Veil wasn't out at the time that Walrein was. But what I decided to do is Jocko here, inspired by 51st Dates, Adam Sandler fan. Basically, Jocko is capable of after hazards, which is what I figure out with this Quagsire. I need to get my hazards on board and also preemptively threaten him with the Energy Ball. Once hazards are up, I can just set up subs and roar out his entire team, do residual damage with Stealth Rocks, and then fire off some Stab Ice Beams as well. And then on the turns that Hail is active, I can recover 16% of my health via Leftovers and Ice Body. So he goes out to Smeargle to take this oncoming Energy Ball. That's an easy 2-hit KO. So that's free damage on whatever he wants to switch in at this point. By the way, my opponent today is Tatiana. And also, I want to go ahead and give shouts to the newest subscribers. Mikilla Taco, J10, and also fellow colleague and PokeTuber Cypher Black has joined us as well. His recent video, you can click on the annotation to the right-hand side, and it'll take you there. Just come back here and watch this video when you get done with that. Also, big shout-outs to Angel of the Night 091 and everyone else that's helping me with different things. You can also click on the left side to go to his most recent video with Sub-Punch Typhlosion. But with that, let's go ahead and get back into our game, hosted at Snow Point Temple. And we've got an Illumise, and this thing's objective is to absolutely drive me crazy. Illumise has the Prankster ability with Taunt. It can Thunder Wave, it can Taunt, it can U-turn, it can Flatter, though I assume things like that were removed from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl because Volbeat and Illumise had Flatter and such during the inception of their Generation 3. I don't have much to stomach these oncoming special attacks from this Alakazam, but I have to get my Aurora Veil back up and my Hail, even if it means sacrificing Abomasnow. What I decided to do, though, is even though I know this thing is carrying a Shadow Ball on its moveset, and I don't know if it's Life Orb or Focus Sash, I decided to go into Mew after Hail damage, and hoping I can stomach the combination of Psychic in addition to Shadow Ball. I don't know what my opponent is fearing here. Maybe he's just worried that he can't kill me off with Shadow Ball and Hail damage, but he makes a swap out to Illumise, which alerts me that if I'm going for an offensive move, he wants to taunt me out and get rid of my Stealth Rocks or make it where I can't set them up. So I'm going to go ahead and set them up before this Illumise comes in. Luckily, on this particular turn, I score a critical hit Flamethrower to take this Illumise. See, I can't even say the dadgum thing. God bless America. Illumise out of the equation, and that thing is out of my way. I don't know if it's especially defensive or physically defensive, but that thing was going to get annoying really fast. Also, we had 3 battles. The first one was super one-sided, and the other one disconnected. Because I do have a Walrein team, I tried to put a lot more offensive pressure into it as well. As Walrein still handles a lot of the big premier BDSP threats like Salamence and stuff like that. This is physically defensive Walrein who is not scared to switch into Metagross. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. With Aurora Veil up, I'm not scared with bold Walrein to switch into this Metagross. Retro, why would you switch into a Metagross? You have Ice Beam coverage. Yes, but I have Stealth Rocks up and I have Roar. So this thing is not having any of my shenanigans, and I'm assuming in BDSP that the defenses are halved on this turn. Oh, he scores a crit. I missed that in the actual playback. That's very, very unfortunate. That attack mattered so much. Walrein, it's why you didn't make the thumbnail. I love you, Jocko, but you will have more opportunities during this week. Anyway, preemptively now, he goes out to an Alakazam to revenge this thing. I go out to Mr. Snowmiser. All I can do really here is go for an Ice Shard to get my hail back up. Even if Aurora Veil's only got a few more turns, I do have the Light Clay, so that's longer turns of Aurora Veil. That's going to keep it up. Now, I could go out into Nidoqueen here, because Nidoqueen can definitely stomach a Psychic and do some really big damage with a Sheer Force boosted stab attack, as long as my Aurora Veil doesn't drop. But that's fine, because I have TT here still, and TT gets the attack raise on the switch, and that doesn't help me at all. What I decided to do here is go for the coverage move that's going to be best against the rest of his team, which tends to be the Tri-Attack. I did not know what he'd swap into. I guess he thought I would just go straight away for Shadow Ball. This might be specially defensive Quag, but it sure doesn't look like it. It looks like after hail damage, I'll be able to take it out from this range, even factoring Leftovers recovery, unless it's a low roll. So we're going to go ahead and go for another Choice Scarf Tri-Attack. It is a low roll, and we are able to take the Quagsire out, so that's fantastic. I didn't know if it was a low roll or if I had to actually bank on the residual damage off of hail. In comes this Breloom. Here comes a Technician boosted Mach Punch, or a Technaloom right in my face. I'm going to go to Hitmontop. Now, keep in mind, the Hitmontop can take any one attack from Breloom. This Mach Punch damage, well, it would be Mach Punch, but he makes the really smart play knowing I'm going to swap out and going for the Spore right there, and that is super relevant, as you're going to see later in the match. I'll explain when we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and spin myself right round and switch out into Mystique, because Mystique, now that Hitmontop is asleep, Mystique is the absolute best check that I can go into to deal with this. Now, Smeargle is actually faster, I believe. Again, we all know I don't know my speed tiers, so that's not even an issue. So, Nidoqueen here is going to go ahead and go for the Flamethrower. I'm just trying to go for whatever I feel damages the team best. It definitely kills from this range. He's going to get up this Sticky Web as well, which is also super relevant, but we'll see that later. A lot of teams, I do try to carry a Rapid Spinner or a Defogger or something like that. This particular team, I actually don't have. Well, I do have one of those, and it's asleep, you know, Technician boosted Hitmontop. And he knew that too. That's why he wanted to get it asleep. That was a really good play on my opponent's part, predicting the switch. I'm not really too sure what I could have done otherwise, but it's fine. Aurora Veil is down, and now that Aurora Veil is down, I know I can't stomach a Psychic off of this thing, so I do have to swap out or let something die. I do decide just for him maybe to overpredict, but he doesn't. He goes straight away for the Psychic, and Mystique is gone. That is very unfortunate. I was fine with that, though. I still have Choice Scarf Porygon Z in the back. He no longer has Quagsire, and I do not get the special attack raise. But now that the Sticky Web is there, it really doesn't matter that I'm Choice Scarfed or not. Now keep in mind, it's 3-2 at this point in the game. He does outspeed me now that that Sticky Web is there, so we're going to have to eat big damage from a Psychic either way. And I'm pretty sure we cannot take Alakazam out from one hit. The special attack raise on the switch would have been very beneficial for me, but that does not happen. We're down to 17. Go for the Tri-Attack. We actually take him down to a Sliver. Now, keep in mind, the only priority attack we have is on a sleeping Pokemon. So, we know for a fact that he will not be able to live anything from this range. So, we have to bank on Mew being able to take Stealth Rock damage and Shadow Ball and take out this Alakazam, leaving his Breloom. Now, let's talk about that turn for just 1 second. There is damage calcs that I posted down below in the description. You will look, and as long as I survive any one hit from Breloom and wake up, I'm actually able to win this battle. We do stomach the Ice Beam because Mew has excellent base defenses. We are at 6 HP, enough to take out this Alakazam with an Ice Beam. Breloom would not be an issue if Mew was at higher health, but I couldn't really. I mean, I probably could have sacked. Even if I would have sacked Hitmontop, it would have caused no difference because I still would have gone down to 6 HP and still would have lost to the Mach Punch. So now Breloom faces off against this thing. I live anything but 4 hits of Bullet Punch. Revenge actually would KO. It has a chance to KO this thing from this range of health. Let me take a look at this range of health. It was like 83 to 91 or something like that. It's a roll. It's a very low roll, but I got to go for it, guys. I got to get my revenge, and if not, I'll have to get my revenge in the next battle. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, again, I'm sorry I've been sick. I'm sorry that I didn't post yesterday. Or today, because I'm recording this on Friday. Unfortunately, though, he does get 4 hits of the bullet punch, and that was a fantastic game, Tatiana. Check out those guys that I talked about in the description, or check those annotation cards in the video. Thank you guys so much for the game, and I've got something really cool to show you, and next time we'll go back with the team preview and everything. Hope you guys enjoy, and check this out.